I am a 17-year-old skinny guy who has put on over 10 kilos in less than a year. And in this video, I'm going to share my secrets with you on how to bulk. First, you need to understand what bulking is. Bulking is where you consume more calories than what you burn in a day. If you go on the website BMR calculator or just click the link in the description, you can find out how many calories you need to be eating every day. In order to put on weight, all you need to do is add 300 to 500 calories onto that current total, and you will have a good amount of calories that you need to be eating every day in order to see great realms of progress.
But Mercy, I don't want to calculate all my calories and put it on a scale and weigh it.
I totally get that, and to be honest, I've never really consistently calculated my calories myself. So I would just ask you to focus on eating more. Instead of having one slice of toast or 2 slices of toast for breakfast, have 4. Double up. Try and eat more. Instead of 1 plate of food for dinner, have 2 plates of food for dinner. And you will see the weight on the scale rise. This is the simplest way to gain weight, and it really works. I've put on over 10 kilos with that specific method. Now for the fun part, gaining muscle. To gain muscle, you need to lift weights. Focus on these muscle groups on the screen so you can achieve the most aesthetic physique possible. But make sure you do target all of your muscle groups, otherwise you'll end up looking weird like this guy. I have put a link in the description to workouts that I have made for you guys to start your journey and gain large amounts of muscle. But the rule of thumb is to lift weights in between 12 to 15 reps with good form for hypertrophy, the best amount of reps for muscle growth, and you will of course see gains in your muscles regardless of how you train, if you're training to that rep range where it feels very difficult for you. I get it. A lot of you can't go to the gym, but don't fear because the gains are still here or around the corner anyways. Focus on bodyweight exercises such as push-ups, pull-ups and squats. These will be the fundamentals to all of your workouts. You can't follow the same hypertrophy rule as weight training, but you can still make incredible amounts of progress. For the first 3 months or so of me working out, I only did calisthenics, and I did make large amounts of progress in that time as well. If you can do more than 25 reps of something, for example more than 25 push-ups, find harder variations that you can do in order to challenge yourself more and be able to do less reps so you can gain more muscle. Now, you may be training hard, but in order to see the most amount of gains, you need to progressively overload. Progressive overload is when you make each training session just a little bit harder. For example, if you could do 12 reps in the bench press of 50 kilos, now try in your next session to do 13 reps of 50 kilos and keep going up until you can do 15 reps of 50 kilos and then drop back down to 12 and add more weight onto what you're pressing. That is the simple way to progressively overload, and I also think it is the most effective manner. Rest is a big part to your training. If you don't let your muscles rest enough, then you will not see the best amounts of muscle growth. Make sure to only train each muscle group 2 to 3 times a week. Not any more and not any less than that. Otherwise you will be having a large effect on your gains. You could either be overtraining or not training enough. Now your workouts are spaced out well and you have a training plan. Make sure that you're sleeping well enough at night. If you're sleeping for 5 hours every night, you're not going to make as many gains as if you sleep for 8 hours every night. So I urge you to sleep for at least 8 hours every single night in order for your muscles to recover the fastest way possible and for them to build back stronger. If you follow everything that I've said in this video, then you will be guaranteed to see results relatively quickly. If you want to learn how you can start working out, then make sure to watch this video right here. Much love to you all.